Cass here from GiveWave Studios, and on this one I'm going to show you guys how I transformed my undercover boots and gave them a little hidden slot, the battery pack, so I can light up these pull handles that always seemed like they were just screaming for LEDs. So I finally added some in there, just cuz. Alright, I'm going to walk you through the steps. So first thing I'm going to do is use my leather hole punch, and I'm going to do 4 holes. The 2 holes at the front of the boot are going to be small, about 2 millimeters in diameter, and the hole back here is going to be about 3 to 4 millimeters. It's going to be up to you, but I would do it kind of at the base where this thing starts getting thick and it ends a little thinner. Pretty simple. You're going to take your tool. We don't have a table to punch through exactly, so I'm just going to put it there and just kind of spin back and forth until the blade cuts through that first layer of plastic. And you should get a sense of when you're all the way through, because you'll kind of feel like a click showing that you've gone through the plastic. And I don't know if you guys can see, but there is my piece of plastic here, and this is my hole on the inside here. I'm going to do that for both left and right fronts, and I'm going to do the larger hole left and right back here, and I'll catch you guys for the next step. Okay, and as you guys can see, if I take my blade here, you can see that I have access to the inside of the tube there. So that's what we want: 2 large holes towards the back, 2 small holes towards the front. And then you can find links in the description on where I get these little flexible LED strings / tubes. We're going to fold this in half, okay, and then we're going to tie some really thin fishing line to it. This is 0.15 millimeters. I'm gonna grab about a foot worth of fishing line. I'm gonna string the fishing line from the front and make sure that I get it on the back end. Sometimes it comes right out, other times you just gotta reach in and grab it. So there's my line. Okay, be careful not to pull it all the way through. You're going to need the string on this end. And then once you have that here, go ahead and fold your LED rope. I'm just going to go ahead and tie a couple knots. Once you have your knot settled, do try and make sure it is as centered as possible. So just slide it left and right if you have to get you something like this. Okay, so we have this hanging on the string. We have this string on the end here, and you can use a lubricant, maybe like a little bit of WD-40 or some oil or anything like that, so that there's not too much tension with the plastic on plastic, because that's going to cause a lot of friction. So you want this to go in as smoothly as possible so that you don't break or cut your string. Okay, and then we're going to tuck that in here, and then it's just going to be push tug, push tug, push tug until you get it all the way through to the other end. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through these steps and catch you guys for the next one. Okay, once you have your lights tucked in all the way through, you're going to go ahead and cut just this horizontal part of the stitching right here, so the part that's right above the U. So let's peel this back towards me as far as I can, and I'm going to find the blue stitch and relieve it of its duty. It should look something like this. Okay, that gives us just enough room to be able to put our battery pack in. Single cell 3-volt battery, and then we'll be able to tuck that right in there. Make some room for it. There we go. Okay. And if we turn our switch on, we can go to our LED and test. Yep, looks like everything's intact on this end. I'm gonna try this side now. Yep, everything seems good on this end as well. All right, so now if you wanted to, you can cut your string, but I'll leave that part for last, the cutting of the string. So right now, take out my battery pack. We're gonna take this to the soldering station, and we're gonna solder all these leads together. All right, electronics time. So as you guys can see, I chopped the cords to my power pack here into 3 equal lengths to each other. Chop those up, and then I also chopped up some shrink wrap. I'm gonna do some longer ones. 1, 2, go ahead and open up and expose my wire. Just make sure that you figure out which side is negative, which side is positive. Yep. The top one, here's my negative. So the 2 top here are my negatives, the 2 bottoms are my positives. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep these guys so I can just solder them to the respective negative and positive ends, and then we're going to join everything together at this junction. So I'm going to fast forward through those steps and catch you guys for the next ones. Okay, as you can see, nice and clean on the back. And now, once I am absolutely sure I'm done with everything, I can go ahead and snip my fishing line. Let the rest of it just kind of tuck into the braces. 1, 2. All right, and you know what? All in all, I might make this into some type of like a custom cyberpunk something. All right, this is Custom GiveWave Studios. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.